Hi guys, it's Karen. Welcome to another exciting video. Well, as you can hear from my voice, I've been out for about a week. I didn't have a voice, so I couldn't connect with you. My voice was a mess, but now it is much better, and I missed these videos so much. I had to make a video, even though my voice is not 100% my voice. So I have a very strange voice. Okay, so this is just because I was sick. It wasn't COVID, but still it was some kind of flu, and now I am on antibiotics and it is getting better. So I'm back and I got a package from Sigmabeauty. I ordered this I think 2 weeks ago, and this one is definitely Samantha March made me buy it. Well, she didn't make me buy it, but I just saw her video on her tour to Sigma, and I looked at this palette. And another thing that I bought, and you can really say that Samantha made me buy it. So Samantha, this is on you. But I love it so much, I had to open it because, you know, I got a package from the post office. I mean, I wouldn't open it. I did open it, but now we're doing a first impression, and I'm going to do it Samantha March style, and I will explain in a minute. So let's see what I got in my package. Well, first of all, I got this one. This is a free sample of their brush shampoo. So this is kind of cute. I got a list of all of their products, and I got another one. I don't know why it's needed, but there are two, you know, list of all of the products and sets and all kinds of things. And another, oh, I got take $10 off your next purchase. Oh, this is cute. And now let's start with the things that I got as a gift. I got this. This is the eyeshadow base primer. I got it as a gift. This is in the shade Sorbet, which is a bit of a pinky shade. And I'm not really sure, you know, I never use these kinds of shades as an eyeshadow base, but I'll try it. I'll let you know. Well, we'll see together. This is how the shade looks like. I swatched it already, and it is very resistant. It's very hard to remove it, so I have high hopes. And I love primers for the eyes that come in a stick. Really love it. So, oh, got the wrong end of the cap. So this one I got for free. I purchased only 2 products. First and foremost is this guy here. This has so many reflections. This is the Spectrum Color Correcting Duo. I chose light to medium. Now, definitely Samantha made me buy it because she talks about it a lot. And she talks a lot about using this without doing any foundation, just this and a powder. And this is why my face is bare. There's nothing on except of eyebrows. That's the only thing I did, is eyebrows. I should have maybe applied some lipstick, I guess. So let's just apply something because I feel like my lips are very dry. I just picked up a pink. I didn't even use liner. This is by Revlon. This is their Super Luscious lipstick in the shade 430, Soft Silver Rose. So just, you know, to have something on my lips because they really feel dry. But what Samantha says is that she's using only this and a powder, no foundation. And I thought, why not try why not give it a shot and try and see if it works for me. So let's just open this. This is really cute, very nice packaging. It has a small mirror here, and this is how it looks like. There's a lighter shade and a darker shade. She says that she's using the light shade under her eyes and the darker shade as a correcting to hide spots and blemishes. So that's what we're going to do in a minute. But first, let's see what else I have in my package. Now, you already know it's a palette because I already said the word palette. This is it. It's upside down? Yeah, it was upside down. This is the new Mod Eyeshadow Palette by Sigma. This is gorgeous. Now, it comes with a dual-ended brush, and Sigma's brushes are really, really good. I have 2 brushes from Sigma, and I kind of enjoy them. Oh, I have more. I have 4 because I got as gifts in other palettes that I got from Sigma. This is how it looks like, and it's very velvety, and it's very, very beautiful. I don't know if you can see, but it's velvety. It's kind of reminded me of the Soft Glam by ABH. Now we'll open it, and then there's a thin film here, and I'll hold the brush so it won't fall. This is it. Look at that gorgeousness. This is really, really beautiful. And I opened it, and you know, look at the packaging. Look at this, the silver, the gold, and the pink together. It looks just so luxurious and so beautiful. I am so glad that I have this palette. So we're going to play with it, of course. I mean, that's what we're here for, aren't we? To play with eyeshadows. I'm not really sure what kind of look I'm going to create, but I'm going to assume it's going to be something pink, hence pink shirt, pink lipstick. Okay, so we're going to try this, but just let take the base first. So I'm just taking my Sigma base, and I'm just applying it all over the lid. As I said, I have nothing on except of moisturizing and SPF, and I did my brows. So I'm just applying this as a stick. I have my LA Girl stick, which I really, really love. It's so easy to use a stick as an eyeshadow base. Oh, look what happened. Got it all dirty here, but never mind. Yeah, cleaned it. Let's close it. So I have a base. I want to do the eyes first, so if there's fallout or anything like that, it won't be a big deal. Okay, I'm going to take... Oh, I didn't show you the brush, of course. I have to show you the brush. As I said, dual-ended. Has one side fluffy, one side flat. So definitely there's numbers, I guess. Somewhere it says the numbers of the brush. I imagine so. Yeah. You have this fluffy side is the E38 diffused crease, and the other side is the E54 medium sweeper. Well, I do like it. I think it's perfect. Exactly what I usually use. I use a fluffy brush in the crease, and then I pack my dark shade in the outer corner with a flat brush. So why not? Okay, I'm going to start with New Mod, which is this shade here. I'm going to apply it above my crease. Now let's see if there is a lot of kickback in the pan. But let's see, fallout. There is a fallout, but not too bad. Just going to apply it. Ooh, this is very pigmented. Now I usually wash my brushes before I use them. and I do recommend for you to do the same, but I couldn't help myself, so it is what it is. I didn't wash my brushes, so this is a clean brush, and look at that pigment. You know what, let's zoom you in a bit closer so you can see better. I was zoomed in. Can you see that? This is so gorgeous. What a beautiful shade, and basically not a lot of fallout. Initially, the first time I applied it, I had a bit of fallout and kickbanging in the pan. Well, my voice is horrible. Kickback in the pan, fallout. But now I guess because of the primer kind of sticks, maybe that's why I don't have kickback or fallout. So this is a very beautiful shade. Let's take it a tiny bit lighter, and well, this is a brown, but it can also work. I'm going to take this shade here. Can you see that? I'm telling you, the camera is not doing this any justice. It's a very beautiful palette, and I'm just going to apply it tiny bit above. Where was it? Here. No fallout whatsoever. Just tiny bit to soften the edges with a lighter shade. So I'm just diffusing it tiny bit like this. Okay, now I'm going to take the other side of the brush and take the darker. I'm deliberating between street style and edgy, but I think that street style is darker, so we'll go with street style. Street style is here. This one looks, that's so reflective and gold, and I have to say that all of these gold reflects kind of takes away from the palette if you show it on camera. So I'm not sure you can really see how beautiful this palette is. Now there is kickback and there is fallout, but I'm just packing it at the outer corner of my eye. And this mirror is big and so helpful. I love them for putting a big mirror here. A very high quality mirror. Well, I don't know if it's that high quality, but it's a good mirror. Okay, I was so afraid of fallout that I didn't apply anything on my face. And this is a beautiful pigmented shade. Now let's see what we can do for shimmers. I want to use Avant-Garde, which is, I think, a duochrome. This one here looks like a duochrome, right? This one, yeah, it definitely looks like a duochrome. Let's swatch it. This is how it looks like. Let's, where my face did go? Let's just pack it here. So I'm just packing it. Look at that, this is gorgeous. It really matches my nail polish. Haha. Okay, gorgeousness, and it applies so easily, you know. Really impressed with this eyeshadow palette. I love duochromes, I love shimmers. This is just gorgeous. Look at that. Here, no, this one. Well, I don't know, it doesn't, the camera doesn't do it justice. It looks so beautiful in real life. You can see it's shifting. I'm not really sure you can see that. Okay, this is what we're going for. And now I want something really light in my inner corner, and I'm just going to take my pencil brush and take the shade Preppy, which is not a shimmer. I'm not going to go with a shimmer, I'm going to go with a matte. This one here is a matte, almost white, so it's an off-white cream shade. Just going, whoa, look at that, look how much it's picked up. And I'm just going to add it to the inner corner, just like that. And I didn't use a shimmer, I just wanted to try the matte. What do you think about the matte in the inner corner versus shimmer? I usually use a shimmer, but I thought if there is a matte white, well, almost white, in the palette, why not use it? So I'm just applying it to the inner corner of each eye. Let's do something in the lower lash line, but we can't do that yet. Why not? Because we have to use this guy first. Okay, so far this is the eyes. You know, I just zoom you out a bit. You couldn't see my forehead, so I wanted to zoom you out a bit because I didn't feel comfortable. Okay, so I'm using this guy. And I'm taking the lightest shade, which is this shade, and use it under my eyes. So I'm going to do it with a brush, I think. I don't think I'll use a... let's just take a brush and do it with a brush. First time using it. Okay, maybe not with a brush, maybe with a finger. Let's try with a clean finger. That's how it looks like. Okay, I'm just applying it under my eye. My finger. I'm not really sure that I'm doing a great job. You see the difference between both eyes? This is with, this is without. Let's take a bit more. What's really important for me anyways, for under eye concealer, is that it will not emphasize my lines under my eyes. Okay, so far it looks good. Let's do the other side. So a brush didn't work for me. Definitely I need to use my finger. Don't forget that your fingers are warm and they help to diffuse the product. Diffuse the product? Did I say diffuse? I don't know. Why diffuse? I have no idea. Okay, let's take additional quantity and add. I'm really curious about creasing under the eyes. Let's take additional quantity here. Well, it looks nice. Okay, whoa, it's reacting with my moisturizer. Okay, I'm using Clinique, by the way. Okay, let's take the other side, but I don't know if I use my finger for it. Or let's try with a finger first. So I'm taking the darker shade and just tapping it where I have blemishes and dark spots. Or if I had acne, I can also use that to cover acne. I'm not really sure I'm doing it the right way. So let's just cover this one here and just tap a bit more. spot here. Well, it's not acne, it's just zits. What is that dark thing here on my face? I'm not sure. But I do know that if I'll use this instead of foundation, I will run out of it really quickly. Okay, I'm not sure it is doing such a great job. Let's add here as well. So maybe it works for someone who doesn't have a lot of blemishes, because I really do have a lot of blemishes and dark spots. Maybe I'll take a damp sponge and just go over it with a sponge. Okay, so I'm not sure I used it correctly. I did like the under eye effect. Not really sure about the rest of my face. It is better than it was, definitely. But you know, you can still see everything. Didn't really cover. Let's take the light shade just to see if it covers more. Maybe I should use a brush. Let's take a dense brush. I have a dense brush here somewhere. Maybe this, no, it's not dense enough. I have tons of brushes here. And I know that I have a dense brush. I just can't find it anywhere. Oh, I think this is it. Here, I found it. Found it. This is by BH Cosmetics. I think it was the Signature Rose palette, but I think maybe it's too big. Let's try with a brush, just taking a tiny bit, and maybe if I'll just tap it with a brush, it will do a better job. Okay, now let's take a powder. I don't know. I'm not really sure that I get it. Maybe it's, you know, suited for younger skin, this technique. But I do like the under eye area. Looks great. And it didn't really emphasize too much my under eye wrinkles. Okay, so far I really like it. Now Samantha says that she's taking a powder, and I'm going to take the powder that Samantha got me to buy. So you can guess it, right? The Powder No Powder by Dior. Dior Backstage Face and Body Powder No Powder. Now this is a staple of Samantha, so definitely Samantha got me to buy this. Mine is in the shade 3N. This is how it looks like. This is gorgeous. And this is how it looks like when it's open. You can see that I have used mine. Okay, let's take a brush and just tap it. So this is definitely a brush, a powder Samantha made me buy. So Samantha, you made me buy it, and I love you for it. Yeah, definitely. And also, I do like the lighter shade in the duo. I still don't get what the darker shade does, but we will learn. So you can say that this is a look for every day. Definitely when you don't want to have too much coverage, you just want it to cover up. So let's add a bit more of the Dior Powder No Powder. Okay, I love this guy. So let's go back to the palette and do something to the lower lash line so it won't feel so naked. Okay, let's use this shade, Artsy. I'm going to use Artsy, which is this beautiful shade here. I need my Refer number 2 and Artsy. Okay, let's see what it picks up. So I'm adding it to the inner corner of the lower lash line. And let's do the other side as well. It's not working as I thought it would. I usually love the rougher brush for a low lash line, but maybe with mattes it's better. Let's take Edgy, just because I want to use as many shades that I can. So I'm going to take Edgy, which is this shade here. I'm telling you, the camera is not doing this palette any justice, because it is a gorgeous palette. Yeah, this definitely is better with mattes and not with shimmers. Oh, took the wrong shade. Bummer. Okay. Took the other side of the brush. I think it ruined the look. Definitely ruined everything. No, it's not looking good. Refer, you have disappointed me this time. I have to say, I feel really disappointed by the Refer brush this time. I don't think it's the palette, because the palette did perform well. What's wrong with this brush? I think I need to wash it. Let's take another one. Just taking an angled brush, trying to correct what the Refer didn't do well. Which is really weird, because usually I love using the Refer number 2 for my lower lash line. But I don't know why it didn't work out. Okay, we need to blend. So let's just take my blending brush. Where are you? Here you are, but you're dirty, so we'll take another one. I'm just putting aside my dirty brushes so I can remember to clean them. So I'm just blending the edges. So it won't look so harsh. Okay. So just blending it. I don't know what happened to the camera. Stop rolling. So I hope there is no gap. I didn't notice that it's not filming. Okay. This is it. Now I'm thinking maybe to take my blush brush. Where is my blush brush? And take some from New Mod and use as a blush. Oh, that's really, really nice. Oh, okay, very pigmented, as you can see. Okay, nice. I'll just show you New Mod if you have forgotten. This is New Mod here. I switched it up just maybe so you can see how beautiful it is, but really this gold, beautiful gold details here that look beautiful in person kind of ruins, in my opinion, the way that you look at it in the camera. But look what I did here. Okay, let's take some from this shimmer that I ruined called Hot, and let's apply it with a pencil brush to the tear dot, and then we can add some mascara. So this one is in the inner corner, tear dot. Maybe I can use this brown as a bronzer. The brown is Sophisticated, which is this shade here. Let's try and use it as a bronzer. Why not make this just Sigma? Well, except of the brows and the lips and the mascara, everything else is Sigma. Okay, I'm loving it. I don't know if you do. Okay, I will apply some mascara. I am using this mascara here by Flomar. This is called the Triple Action Mascara. So I'll just pop in some mascara and I will be right back. I'm back with mascara, so this is the final look. What do you think about this no foundation look? And I really love the under eye concealer. I do have fine lines under my eyes. I mean, let's just be honest about it. You know, it's so strange because what I see in the camera and what I see in real life, what you see in the camera is really strange. Because here you can see in the camera like there's a line here, and in actual life there isn't. Really weird. You can see here as well. I don't know why. This is strange. Okay, so this is the final look. Now before we close, I want to show you another palette that I have from Sigma. I have now two palettes from Sigma. First one was the Magnifique that I bought, and I have to say that it's really similar to New Mod. This is Magnifique. Really similar. Just show them to you side by side. I'm trying anyways to show them to you side by side. Very similar color scheme in these two palettes. Maybe like this, it's better. Very similar. I mean, obsession. Let's just do a few swatches. Let's take, you know what, let's do like this. Let's swatch this entire palette, and if I can see if I can find matches in New Mod for this palette. So if you have it, maybe you don't need New Mod, even though it is gorgeous. So let's start with the lightest one. And how can you see that better? If I'll switch, okay, no, I didn't want to do it here. This is the third shade, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's not as light as it looks in the pan. And this is the gold one, which is also light, not so light. It looks light, you can see. Okay, then let's take the last one, which is also not as light as it looks in the pan. And let's take the first one. I'm going to tell you the names in a second. and then second one is here, and the last one will be here. Okay, so from up, first one is Myth, second one is Obsession, Seduction, Idol, Alchemy, and Intrigue. This one is Intrigue, the last one. So this is from the Magnifique. Now I have a few shades that looks similar to me when I'm looking at them side by side, but are they really different, or maybe they are similar? So I'm going to take, so hard. Let's take the first one. Definitely looks, well, there isn't something that looks the same. The similar one is maybe artistic, but I'm not really sure. Artsy, sorry, but I'm not really sure that it's going to be similar. So here, not really. Or no, they're not. Oh, you can't see. They're not similar at all. I hope I didn't ruin anything. I needed to bring something to clean my fingers between swatches. Okay, second one really looks like Voguish. I'm not really sure I'm pronouncing it correctly, but it really looks like this shade here. So let's swatch it. And yeah, I did make it dirty, which is a bummer. Definitely different, much more creamy and beautiful. The third one, Seduction, really looks like, when I looked at it first time, I really thought it looks like Hot, where Hot is the one that I kind of ruined, this one here, but I'm not really sure it's going to be similar now that I swatched it. So Hot, no, it's not going to be similar at all. Yeah, it's not similar. Okay, now the dark one definitely looks like a dark brown, which looks like the dark one here called Grunge. This is Grunge. It looks like it anyways. Let's see if it's the same. It's kind of similar. Yeah, it looks like the same shade, definitely. Looks the same here. Okay, next up is the gold one, which is Alchemy, and that looks definitely like Glam. This is Glam. Let's swatch Glam. When I looked at it, I saw Glam, but let's see. Now they're a bit different. No, it's not the same at all. So far only the brown one is similar, and the last one there isn't, I think, anything Intrigued. No, there's nothing that looks the same as Intrigued. Maybe Sophisticated, similar one, but I'm not really sure. So Sophisticated, oh yeah, it does look a bit the same. Sophisticated is here. Okay, so these are swatches of Magnifique versus New Mod. Well, I think the brown is similar and this guy is similar. Everything else is definitely not similar. So if you were wondering, if you have Magnifique and you were wondering if to buy New Mod, oh, ruined it. Oh, this is a bummer. See, ruined it, never mind. But I love New Mod. I think it is a gorgeous palette. So hard to see it in the camera, but it is gorgeous. beautiful colors, as you can see on my eyes. And in the swatches here, this is the side of New Mod here, so you can definitely see beautiful swatches. Well, this is it, first impression from New Mod and Spectrum, the color correcting duo. I liked the light shade. I'm not really sure I am loving this no makeup look, because you can definitely see my blemishes and my dark spots here and here, and I do like a bit more coverage in these areas. But what do you think about me using these eyeshadow colors as a blush and bronzer? Well, I think as blush it was okay, but the bronzer not really. I don't feel bronzed. I do feel blushed. But they're not intended, it just was playing around. Okay, if you enjoyed this video, even though my voice is horrible, and I think I'm going to make myself a cup of tea, because, yeah, you understand why. Okay, I definitely need to go and grab some tea. So, if you enjoyed this video, I'm going to show you swatches again. Okay, these are beautiful. So these at the bottom are New Mod, and these at the top are Magnifique. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe before you leave and join my family here on YouTube. And with that said, I will catch you all in my next video. Bye. Oh, okay, I will catch you all in my next video. Bye.